Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game.
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
Artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
On today's podcast,
I have always
talk about
asked someone on a dating app about
what's
their
the worst dish
Like,
to bring.
not like
to a
I
potluck.
matched with you to know your friend.
What's
you know,
the
Drew?
best stadium gimmick? And lastly, we do
I know you're the
cult
middle one in the
classic
picture, but I'm actually looking for the one
movie
on the left.
tier
Right.
list.
Can
But
you pass
first,
my number along?
Richard
Yeah.
Mattison, what are you drinking?
I am still back on my Long Island kick, so we are Long Island.
On the other
Long
kid with the
Island.
Long Island kick.
Long.
Do you think they drink Long Islands on Long Island?
Long Island?
I think just by statistically speaking, they're bound to at least once.
Yeah. But do you think that's where
Exclusively.
it's like, actually originated, or do you think people
Well, it's
are
clearly
like,
not exclusive.
this is a
drinking
trash
Long
drink?
Island.
Well, no, I mean
And
they only drink Long Islands on Long Islands.
I think, and this is probably a topic we need to go. I
Hot
think
take.
the
Hot
Long
take.
Island and the Manhattan are secret underground gangs based on the drinks. It's like the Jets and the Sharks, because essentially it's the same area. And they're like, no, this is the drink of the.
Do not say that's the same area to someone from New York.
I will. I don't know anybody from New York, but I will.
Debbie.
They can suck it.
And speaking of, it's time for the last call. No, Drew, what are you drinking?
Surprise, surprise. I'm drinking tequila and soda.
Yes.
What?
Added a little bit of lime to it this time.
Ooh.
Danny, what are you drinking?
What are you drinking, Danny?
Yeah, Danny just touched stuff and didn't say anything.
Liquid IV hydration pack for
Oh,
those who
gross.
just aren't getting enough of their own water.
Liquid IV is bad. I got something better for you. Join my MLM.
You're what?
Join your what? Your cult?
My MLM, multi-level marketing
You're what? You cut out a little bit.
pyramid scheme.
Oh, you're cutting out a lot.
I think he just said that he puts M&Ms in his water. That's what I heard.
Hey, you're back. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So you're MLM?
Yeah, multi-level marketing.
Oh,
It's a pyramid. That's what a pyramid
Pyramid
scheme.
scheme.
got it.
Yep. It's a thing. Travis, what are you drinking?
Oh, Travis, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Redwood Empire's. Oh, there's a cord there. Redwood Empire's Devil's Tower. It's a high rye bourbon. It's been a long time since I've had this. It's gonna be. I don't drink it often because it kind of kicks my ass, but it's real good. It's real good. It's probably not great to bring to a potluck though.
I just want you to know our friendship goes down every bad segue. Like you lose a couple of points.
So what you're
Travis, you started way up here. Like
So what you're
way
saying
up here.
is
You have
I've
a lot of
never
points
gone
banked,
down
but you are
because I've never had
getting
a
lower.
bad segue. Listen, I gave us whoa.
It's true. It's true. I can't.
That's
Speaking of
lifetime friend membership just for WUUGH.
just to sidetrack the whole
Sometimes
conversation
W.
for a minute, can I tell you how paranoid I am now every time I buy a Red Bull?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Absolutely. I vividly remember that. That was one of the defining moments in our friendship. There was that, and then this Oreo is a little or a good year of the Oreo. It's a little stale though.
That broke me.
Broken.
Broke me.
Drew, do you know about the Red Bull?
Yeah, do you know that story?
I don't think I do.
So there was a gas station near the high school, right? And I don't remember where me and Travis were going.
Lassiter?
Yeah, near Lassiter.
Yeah.
I don't remember where
taking you. I think we were driving to Kennesaw.
Probably. But so anyways, we stop in there and we get drinks. Travis got whatever he got. I got a Red Bull. And we get in the car and I go to, and it felt full. I need that to be clear. Like it felt like a normal
Yeah.
Red Bull. I go to open it and the lid comes off. And all it is inside, it looks like a medicine bottle. So clearly this was a fake Red Bull used to transport
drugs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it was one of those gas stations where you walk in and you're like, I probably could get drugs here if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep. They sell swords and shit.
yeah, right. They have like that section.
Stack or two energy behind the
Crack
counter.
pipes and
Yes. That.
Yeah.
horny goat
Zippo-
weed, whatever the fuck.
Zippo lighters.
Yep.
I miss
could
that.
Yeah.
I miss
Anyway,
that gas
sorry.
station.
We were going down nostalgia lane.
Don't
and
bring
it was-
horny goat weed to a potluck. Or
Or
do.
Or do.
Or do.
Honestly, better than some of the dishes I've seen at a potluck.
Wouldn't be the worst. We've ruled that out. Gentlemen, what would be the worst dish to bring to
So-
a potluck?
I am so excited to see where all of our topics go tonight because I just don't know.
Okay.
I
Do you
have
wanna-
so
you want
many.
to jump out there, or you want to? You're just.
I'm-
practicing it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do a re-intro to an intro, but I guess I will jump out there with one. I don't know if it's my submission,
Okay.
because I'm unsure where we're gonna go.
To the toilet store?
Right? Like, are we talking? It doesn't belong. It smells bad. You miss the mark. Like, like these are the categories that
Right.
that I've
All
or,
thoughts we all had.
Yeah,
or
everything.
inconvenience. Like these
Well,
are the buckets that I have.
Everything.
Mhm.
I think my criteria mostly was just a bad dish.
Mm.
Like something that's acceptable to bring to a potluck,
Okay.
like considered acceptable,
Right,
but is
just-
just a bad dish
Okay.
was my main criteria. But I
See?
have a
okay.
I
See?
have a couple.
That's why
others.
I didn't know where this was going. Because at first my initial reaction was like, if you come with something that
like
needs
don't bring cabbage.
reheated, so you're like, I'm sorry, just either throw this in
Can you-
the oven.
Can you
for
set
20
the oven
minutes.
to 400
Yeah, can you?
before I get there?
Yeah, like because most potlucks aren't in a kitchen.
Right.
Like they're at a place, they're at a picnic. And so like if you show up and you're like, this just needs to be reheated a little bit, like fuck you, cook it at home.
Yeah.
I
Also,
will
what-
say
What are you're doing a picnic potluck? I
Well-
guess that happened. Yeah.
Look, Baptist Travis, for
You're
the
right,
Baptist
you're right.
out there.
yeah.
You're right.
I will say, Rick, I took potluck a little generously
Okay.
of
I don't
like
have sternos.
any kind of gathering.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Like could be a football party, could be
Mhm. Yeah.
birthday party, could be anything wherever you like. It's
People
BY.
bringing items.
Bring your own item. It doesn't have to be labeled, a Baptist potluck, which I'm right there with you, Rick.
Look, I'm
I
just
grew
saying.
up- I grew up on them, so I fully understand.
That's why I didn't know where we were going. I don't know what.
I know
made me love-
there's a lot of different directions.
To the mall later. I'll
Yeah,
just
you're-
fine. I'll say it. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna do it
Do it.
because I went one of those directions, and I think this is the right direction. If you're in charge of the entree, right? Someone's bringing mac and cheese. Someone's
You're
bringing a
assuming
salad.
sign-up sheet.
Yeah, it's a sign up sheet.
See,
You're
that's-
responsible
Which
for
is-
bringing the entree, and you bring something that's vegan just to be trendy, something like cauli wings or mushroom sliders or
Oh, yeah.
lentil meatballs. Like if you want to bring that as like an addition to
Right.
whatever, fine. That's not a bad dish. What it might be,
But the
it's-
feature.
If
you
that-
are responsible.
And
you're
if that is
putting
your
on this
friend
potluck,
group,
right? And you're just doing it. Oh, I wanted to try out this new recipe, and that's what I'm showing up because last year we had ribs. Last year we had like roasted wings, 4 different flavors. This year you're showing up with shredded jackfruit barbecue sandwiches. I'm going to lose my shit because that is the worst dish to bring to a potluck. So I went more broad in terms
Okay.
of like entree has to be, I'll say in theme with the entree or with the potluck. And if you screw that up, everything else is done. It's a horrible potluck. So whatever, that's how you screw it up and make it a terrible potluck.
So I'm gonna hop in with my real submission then, because I think I went with the same coin. We're just on the opposite side.
Ribs. You said ribs.
No, ribs are fucking delicious.
Ribs are a great. Well, A, you
Mhm.
shouldn't bring that to a potluck because those are sacred.
If you
I made ribs for a
Those
potluck.
those should be for the people.
that's another conversation. What is the difference between a potluck, cookout, all of that? But anyways, protein shakes. If you're like, I got the macros and you bring protein shakes as the meal,
Has that happened to you?
kindly leave. No, it has not.
Okay. um,
I feel like with all the meatheads I know from the military, I statistically it probably should have, but
they just bring a bottle of like protein powder.
the way
If you brought like a gallon of like pre-mixed, like you had to actually sit there and shake it up yourself, I would agree. If you brought some of like it's not Pediasure, but like whatever those, like if you brought those, I actually kind of be into that. Like actually that's a cool little chocolate milk thing because it's only this small and it's like a juice box, but like
would you say it was a cool gimmick at a state? No, sorry. I'm sorry.
yes, I would.
Jumping
I would.
Jumping ahead,
I'm ahead of
Jumping
myself.
But I would agree that if someone brought like just a blender bottle or like 8 blender bottles full of protein shakes, yeah, that's a pretty terrible.
Wait. I really need to nail down on this. You're telling me if they were pre-made, you are not upset, but if you have to make them, that's where you draw the line.
No. Meaning like the powdered ones that you have to like shake, and a lot of times people just use water instead of like milk or whatever. They don't taste good, and it's like that's what we're drinking. Whereas like there's some that are
like in the can or I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I get the
I'm
Ensure
more
ones.
I'm more comfortable.
But
with
essentially,
that.
if it's pre-made, you're okay. If not,
I'm more okay. I wouldn't call that the worst.
Bring a
but
4-pack of them.
yeah.
I learned something about Travis today.
They're also
I don't know exactly what I learned, but
crazy expensive.
it's something.
They are very expensive. All right, Drew, what's the worst dish to bring to a potluck?
The worst dish to bring to a potluck is
Badass.
7-layer dip.
Interesting.
Yeah, explain yourself.
7-layer dip has everything in it that you want on a taco, in dips, in things that you would like to like have individually, but all put together. So you have to put it on a chip, and what it's missing is meat. There's no meat in a 7-layer dip. It is
True.
basically it's sour cream,
You're not wrong.
beans, cheese, tomatoes, black olives, and I forgot the other 2 things. But it is a labor of love that nobody wants you to love. There's no reason for it. If you're going to have all of those things, put them individually so you can make your own nachos. Put them in a place where you can make your own tacos. But as a solidified dish that you have made and created, it is one of the most terrible things because it's just wanting to be tacos, and it's not.
How I feel about this. I need to digest this.
I'm trying to find a way to agree with you, but I also like
I just don't think I'm gonna get there.
But like I also don't care for I think where I'm at is yes, it's not good.
I think it's one of those things.
No,
people,
like it's not. Hold on, it's not the best thing. It's not like it's not something I'm excited about at
I
a
will
potluck.
push my grandmother down the stairs for some 7-layer dip.
She's
I'm way off that. I'm just like it's 7-layer dip. Like, do I have some nachos to put it on? Cool, but if not, like,
At that point, it's
it
a condiment. At that point,
right?
If you're gonna put it on something,
but
else,
I don't think
it's
it
a
is
condiment.
indeed.
But
it is not a dish. A dish is meant to be enjoyed by itself. 7-layer dip is all of the condiments put in one thing.
Yeah, so in
it's
that
very-
case, it's a dip.
But
It's
then
very
you don't.
That's what it's
convenient.
called.
But you don't have the essential parts, which is like meat and it being
You don't have to have
heated.
meat for a dip.
7-layer dip doesn't. Does that
But
mean you don't
it's-
like French onion?
It's all the ingredients
Right.
for tacos that
Like,
you
what-
want,
It's like a taco
but
dip.
it is not.
What- Can I
but
rewind?
it's not tacos.
I get what you're saying. Can I rewind real quick? Are you specifically 7-layer dip? What we're talking about, or are we just talking about like
I think that's what he's-
almost dips in general? Like,
No,
like
specifically 7-layer dip.
okay, so like barbecue chicken dip, or not barbecue chicken, buffalo chicken dip.
Yeah, 100%. What probably in my top 2
That's one of the best.
things. Yeah, things you can bring to a party.
Okay,
Yeah, I can't get on board with that one.
can you just change your submission to cereal and milk and not combined? Like you bring a box of
You
cereal.
bring a box of cereal, not milk, Rick. Oat milk. I'm sorry, I have a hard stance on 7-layer dip. It's
Yeah, I didn't know
I think
that
it's-
about you.
I think it's terrible. I think it's
Wow.
And
it's really awful.
I'm nothing 7-layer dip, and Rick is pro 7. So we have all flavors of the rainbow. We have
That's
all
right.
7 layers of the rainbow.
But yeah, I will.
I'm a was it yellow, green?
At this point, I don't even remember Travis's. Travis, what was yours?
A
Vegan
it's
stuff.
a vegan entree, basically.
Yes. All right.
To recap, we have vegan entree, protein shakes, and 7-layer dip. Worst thing to bring to a potluck.
I don't disagree with Travis's.
Mhm.
The problem I have is like you specifically said if it's the main dish.
Yeah.
Like so you even said like you don't necessarily mind if someone brings it,
Mhm.
just if it's the main course is the issue.
Right.
Because of that, I don't think I can vote for it because you're at a potluck, everyone's bringing something. Like, yeah, I too would be pissed, but like,
Would you be pissed
It's-
at any other thing at a
Hmm.
potluck? Like if you only got sides at a potluck? I mean, I wouldn't be.
that's
I
but
would
that's
do it.
That's
kind of what I'm
the
expecting
point
at a
of a
potluck.
potluck. Like
I don't agree with that.
potluck does not, to me, say we're gonna have hot dogs and hamburgers for everybody.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of fucking sides, desserts, whatever. I don't think you're guaranteed a entree course.
What is hot dogs and hamburgers?
An entree course.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't think you're guaranteed that.
Yeah, because by the time you get through the line, it may not be there anymore. Essentially,
Or just in
Well,
general.
then you have
If I go to a
terrible
pot,
people at your potlucks because
Well,
if
I
I,
don't
go to a
disagree with
potluck, I'm not I don't think that I'm guaranteed to have a meat protein like entree. I think that a potluck is where everybody brings something. Maybe there was a sign up
Nah,
sheet, but I don't expect like
I disagree with that.
appetizer, mid, entree, dessert. I like there's
That
nothing to me that says
No,
that
I-
about a potluck.
I disagree with that because
Yeah.
I like Travis's approach because essentially someone has said like the main dish is accounted for. Everyone brings sides or a dessert.
Correct.
Is generally the
That's
collective.
a barbecue to me. That's not a potluck.
Well, you talked about game day, and game day is not a potluck. So I understand. Like, I think that's the issue here is when we say potluck, we immediately go to different things. Because to me, a potluck is like, hey, the main thing is if it's a lot of people, it's
Mhm.
fried chicken is the main. If your name is A through M, bring a side. If you're, you know, whatever the rest of the alphabet is, bring a dessert or whatever.
Right.
Like to me, that's the potluck. The
I'm
main
with you.
course is identified.
Yep.
And it doesn't necessarily matter who it is. Maybe it's the organizer.
Mm.
And I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
the perspective I'm taking. I'm not trying to argue that's what it is. And so in Travis's submission, I would be royally upset
Yes.
if I showed up to that. But
There's not another dish or scenario where you would have that same feeling. It's the worst feeling. Like
yeah, Yes,
because everything revolves basically around. That's the one thing you're kind of counting on, plus the thing that you brought. So it's
Right.
like, oh, if
But that
someone
also-
brings 7-layer dip and you don't like 7-layer dip, you just don't eat 7-layer dip and you eat all the other sides. But
I
if
think what I'm-
you're
I
like,
think what I'm
hey, I
wrestling
really
with-
wanted ribs because we had that last year, and this year now my plate's gonna be mac and cheese and green beans and like 8 cookies. I'm not, I'm a little upset.
I think in this scenario, though, you would know that the
Right.
main dish is
That's what
vegan, and you would just not go to that.
Right.
Not necessarily-
Or my side
Or
would be ribs.
bring your own pocket dogs.
Right.
I am a fan of pocket dogs. I mean, if someone was like, hey, I'm having a potluck and I'm making sliders and you showed up and they're mushroom sliders, I'm gonna be pissed.
No, yeah.
Dude,
If that is what is
you need to-
advertised.
You need to do your own research at that point.
But and I guess like to Drew's point, I guess where I'm getting at is like I feel like, and maybe that's my issue is like if I show up to your house, Travis, or Drew's house, I know generally that's probably not happening. Or if it is,
We're not friends anymore.
We
well,
need
no,
to have
but
a
Drew is
different
more. Drew
conversation.
is probably, and Drew, I'm not saying your girlfriend is, but let's pretend Drew's girlfriend's vegan. She's coming. Drew's like, hey, it's mostly her friends coming. They're vegans. Bring something that you want to eat. Like, I feel like I'm getting that warning from one of you.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, cool. I know what I'm getting into.
That would be acceptable to me. Which would not make the main attract or like the dishes the worst because you got that warning.
I mean, even without the warning, because I guess that's what I'm struggling with. It's, do I not like it or is it just the worst? Because you can't tell me like protein shakes are a good option.
They're not.
Like,
I'm not saying they're a good
I'm not
option.
saying you're right. If I show up and you offered me vegan options or a protein shake, I'm like, you know what? Give me the shake. You're right.
Right.
I'm not saying I would, but
Right.
I'm not saying that makes it good.
That's fair.
No,
I don't know.
there's a difference between worst and not good. Like,
Right.
I agree. Protein shakes
All right.
is not good.
I don't love it, but fine. I'll vote for Travis's. Just because I can't vote for Drew's because I'm a slut.
You
for
like seven.
7-layer dip.
yeah.
So-
Oh my god.
Do you think we could have potlucks at stadiums?
Tired of weak snacks? Step up to Angry Toothpick Jerky. Too delicious and just a little dangerous. With flavors like original, classic flavor, basically jerky royalty, teriyaki, smoother than your cousin's mixtape, and try our new chili de arbol, sweet, spicy, and definitely plotting something. Find us on Etsy and get 10% off with code BANTER at checkout. Angry Toothpick Jerky. Own your hangry.
Gentlemen, our next topic. What's the best stadium gimmick? This came up because there was recently a 9 for 9 for 9 challenge. I forgot which major league team was putting it out, but they basically had like
I think it was the
9.
Phillies.
Yeah, you had to finish 9 like
Oh yeah, what was the last
half-size
9?
hot
Innings.
dogs.
Danny, think about it for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
9
You
hot
sent the
dogs.
photo. It was 9 hot
9
dogs.
beers.
9 hot dogs, 9 beers.
nine
What is
At a
the
baseball
other
game.
9 things in a baseball game?
9 innings.
Team members?
9 innings.
9 lives.
That's why she's not on you right now. It's because you didn't know that.
Yeah.
But she's ashamed of me.
Could you be any
Brittany,
less masculine?
Brittany officially knows more about sports than Danny does.
That's not true.
Again,
I asked Danny
again,
questions about
low bar.
football.
Low bar.
Danny only knows esports.
Yep. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Anyway, 9 for 9 for 9. And I thought, what was the best stadium gimmick?
I like
Because I felt like that was not good, right? It was like they were like half pints and half hot dogs. I was like, I could do that's not a challenge.
okay, let's
But
It took
also
me-
the beer just gets warm. Like the hot dogs are fine. You're gonna eat a hot dog in whatever state it's
Drew,
in.
when
Yeah.
you said that, it threw me for a loop because I was looking at it. I was like, I would crush that. I was like, I don't understand the problem.
But
And then I
you're doing one per inning.
well, that's when it caught up
Is-
later.
is the
I was
point.
like,
I don't think you have to do
that's
it.
where he meant.
you don't have to.
You just
Right.
yeah. You just have to finish it before the end of the game.
right. No, it
but
took me a minute to get
but
there.
still, yeah.
I
And
think
those
I
hot
could
dogs,
finish it in the first
Nothing
inning.
on them. It was like hot dog eating
You dip
competition.
it
hot
into the
dogs.
beer like
No,
Kobayashi and
Oh,
Joey Chestnut.
Yeah. Joey Chestnut retiring.
Damn, legend,
Pour some out.
goat. But anyway, so I was like, that can't be the best stadium gimmick. What is the best stadium gimmick?
Another
Thoughts?
thing, I don't know where we're going. I'll throw mine out just to get mine out of the way because I think mine's the worst one.
Fair catch.
I'm still wrestling with it, and I don't even know if this counts as a gimmick. But I think the song tradition is one of my personal favorites, and like at
For a
Georgia Tech games,
okay.
not necessarily a specific one. I just I always appreciate
But
whatever
teams
it is.
having
Because I think I don't know when Georgia does it. I think it's between the third and fourth quarter where they do Sweet Caroline.
mhm.
I don't know when they do it, but Georgia does that at some point routinely. Tech
don't know.
does. I don't know when it is.
Yeah.
I could be way wrong. Tech does the
or when they
Budweiser song.
when they kick off and they go
no,
Ooh.
No.
not that.
This is
No,
like
I know,
South
I know,
Carolina
but,
doing
I'm saying that's a similar thing.
no.
No, and not the
We're
entrance
saying
song.
it's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Why would
not
that-
necessarily the
That's a
entrance
gimmick.
song where it is a gimmick. I'm just making
Different
a
gimmick.
distinction in mind. What like Virginia Tech does Enter Sandman at the beginning. I think that's different. It's similar, but like whenever you know this, it's time to sing this. It's
Right.
similar to the seventh inning stretch. I don't want to include it, but that's essentially what it is. Just
I don't think it's exclusively the seventh inning stretch. But
Correct.
that's one of them.
but it's just a
in
good
that
example.
category. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
know
just-
at this point in the event, you're singing this song.
So it's like the Star Spangled Banner. It's a gimmick.
No.
Kind of. I would allow
would-
you to include that, but that's not exactly where I
But
was
that's why
trying to take that,
I like
but-
the entrance ones because it's
a little bit more of a
I'm going to
tradition.
Clemson. It is a
right.
tradition.
And that's why I don't know if we're going to
there's a wavy line there.
right. That's
I would be okay with because I feel like most traditions are gimmicks.
that
Mm.
was going to be my argument because
I'm
essentially
okay with this.
like I was
I'm not mad
thinking
at
like
it.
the tool race at a Braves game, probably
that
more
was
gimmicky.
that was definitely on my list.
but also is always there. So at what point does a gimmick become a tradition?
Right.
Kind of thing. That was the line I was going to argue, but I'm okay if we're against it. But
To your point, the Viking clap with 2 minutes left in the
Sure.
half. That's
sure,
I think
Atlanta
that
United always does the clap
Yeah.
at 42 minutes and not,
Give
Yeah.
me the Braves.
Well, no, because
the
they don't do
chop.
that at a specific time.
right.
It's
I
not,
like-
but
I'm
it
not
is
saying
it is something that they do
Correct.
only.
Well,
Well,
FSU and
So, I mean,
and
yes.
it's
Yeah,
just
I get what you're saying. It's a team specific, but
it is a gimmick, Drew, but it's not the gimmick Rick is talking about.
yes, that.
Understood, but I don't know. Gimmick to me feels less. The word gimmick
Sure.
feels
I get what
less
you're saying.
planned
Sure.
than something like a full-on
Hmm,
tradition
okay.
that you do every time, no matter what.
Sure. And I'm okay with that if that's the route we go. That's why I didn't know where this was going to go.
I'm
I
okay
actually,
with a-
I like
a planned
blending
one.
blending a
Yeah.
little bit of both because I think
Rick,
mine actually is more of a tradition.
before you go or anyone else goes, Rick, your category is a little broad, I would say, potentially. Is there a song or team that does it better than others that you would like? Because I feel like just
I think I'm going to specifically narrow in on like and let me know if this is still too vague, like the transition quarter song
okay.
and like seventh inning stretch kind of thing. Like it's in between a moment. It's always in between the third and fourth quarter or the seventh inning or this moment specifically in the game. This is happening.
like a not scheduled, but a
kind of scheduled.
Well, but like a relief pitcher coming in and their song getting played doesn't count because
correct.
Right. It's not scheduled in terms of like to the minute, but it's like, third quarter, seventh inning stretch.
Scheduled in the sense that like when this transition happens, whenever it happens in the game, this happens.
Got it. So I just wrote down transition song, but now we know what that means. Drew, you have one that's a tradition. Go.
I do. Give me the good old fashioned t-shirt cannon.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
That was another one I was ready to go for.
I have two that are vaguely similar, but t-shirt cannon to me, I think specifically for like hockey games, it was more prominent than it is in like NFL or baseball or anything like that. But just having people come out and be like, we're gonna give you in the middle of I think it's more of like a quarter change or something, or third change or something like that. People come out and are just like, I'm gonna fire out some fucking cannons with t-shirts on. You get what you get. Like it could be a small, it could be a triple XL, could be whatever, but it
could be a Chick-fil-A cow. You don't know.
Yeah, it could be
a Chick-fil-A cow.
Anything, but it is a really fun, engaging thing that they can do with the audience. That is a classic for me. And I don't feel like they do it as much anymore than they did in like the early 2000s.
It has gone away insurance scam or policy.
But speaking of, did you see someone get shot like in the face point blank recently?
Exactly. I believe it.
It was so great. It was like a grandma. And they were
that to me.
And they were like in an event where like, I don't know, like rodeo or local NASCAR. I don't know what it was. It was something like that where like no one was at. And then the person was literally right in front of them. And like from Brittany to Danny. And they were like, shoot me in the face. Shoot me. And like she lost a tooth or something.
From a t-shirt.
Dude,
I love this.
Because I think
they
like
come
the
out
minimum
so
is
fast.
you have to be like 15 yards away minimum or something. But
I mean, it's basically a potato gun,
right,
on steroids.
What it is.
Right,
so, no, that's great.
All right, Travis, what do you got over there?
Cheerleaders. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, I wasn't ready for that. But
I considered it for about 10 seconds, and then I was
will
like,
not be the one to call cheerleaders a gimmick. That's not going to be me. I'm not saying they are or they aren't.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to say.
Seems like a me role. So let me go.
I don't think they're. I don't think they're a gimmick, but
it doesn't matter. I'm not going to be the one to say it.
You're not going to not say it, but
the first thing that came to my head, and I think that I just got to go with it because it's my favorite. It's the mascot race.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Drew mentioned it earlier. It's because it's a funny shtick. Like it's something that isn't like the hat shuffle or the whatever shuffle.
That was an honorable mention.
That's fine, but it's like, it like whatever. Whereas I feel like the mascot races have come up with their own personalities where it's like, what is it? The hammer never wins, or no, it's the brush never wins at the Braves game until like the last game of the year or whatever. And they always try to like, none of them are trying to win. They're trying to keep each other from winning. And one of them just like happens to win.
It's like pro wrestling. It is very
a little bit. Yeah.
Staged.
There's like almost like a story to it without there being a real story. And I always get a little giddy when there's a mascot race. And my ultimate goal is to be one of those mascots one day. I think that would be the day I'm okay with dying. After that, like, let me be one of the mascots.
I was literally talking to somebody
that's my purpose in life.
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he was like, How much do you think they pay mascots? Because I feel like I'd be really good at that.
I would pay I would pay at least $100
I was
to
saying
be a mascot.
being paid.
No, I know. I'm taking it the other way. I will give them $100 if I can be one of the mascots in the mascot race. And I'm saying mascot, like the Braves do it, so it would be the tool race, the Home Depot tool race where we are.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
But like I know the Nationals do the presidents. I'm
Yep.
sure there's other mascots that do it somewhere. So I would pay to be one of the tools in a tool race. Luckily, we have our own resident tool.
Nicely done.
That's a good segue. I'm +1. But
I
yeah,
like that
I'm gonna-
one because
Mascot.
I was tempted to do
He
the
broke Brittany.
I was tempted to do the hat shuffle, but like because to
Hat
me it's
shuffle's
always
really
exciting when you finally find one that's hard and you're like, oh
Mhm.
shit, I lost it. And you're not expecting it because normally like it's a kid
It
who's doing it or
slows
something.
down
It's
a
almost
little bit,
always
and then
a-
it,
Yeah,
and
and
then
you
it
can
goes
always
3D
follow
on
it.
you now.
Yeah.
It's
But
so
every
much
now and
harder
then, like when I
nowadays.
find one where I'm like, oh, I actually lost it. Like this is a good one. I get excited, but that's why I didn't
Yeah.
pick it.
That's when Rick is like 7 beers in and
Mhm.
Right.
can't
I also
follow him
thought
anymore.
the
We're in the 5th inning, 7th. Yeah.
I think most actual fan skill challenges are pretty cool. Sometimes they're a miss, but like you get the guy in the hockey rink and hey, from half court, you got to get it in this tiny
Mhm.
hole. Or like the fact, I don't know if you guys remember, Rick, you probably do. 15 years ago, the Dr. Pepper football challenge, everyone was lining it up and trying to throw it overhand into this tiny little gap, and some girl or some woman
Just
comes out there
granny style
and
it.
just basically
Yep.
and crushed the
Yep.
other guy. And from then on, everyone now does that, and it was such a cool moment to see that happen. It was probably like at one of the Alabama national champions or something like that.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. But that's just it's like the hat shuffle. Those moments are so rare.
Right.
That's
And
why
some
it
of them are
doesn't win for
so
me.
bad. It's like, of course, this person's gonna miss the half court shot. But like, I feel like that's one such a high ceiling and also such a low floor.
Yes, I would agree with that. Like
Yeah.
when it hits, it hits.
Especially
Right.
the ones where like you can win free tuition for
Right.
a whole
Sure.
semester or something
Yeah.
like that.
I will say the Pat McAfee field goal competitions, I think he's lost, or I think he's
lost
paid
a little
out
bit.
probably $1 million already this year or something.
I like
Or
it.
at
I like
least
the
500.
idea, but now like people are hustling it and it's lost
Right.
a little bit of its luster.
Yeah.
But yeah, because that's a cool shtick. Like I was like, oh, that's different. That's kind of cool.
All right. Well, so our options are, speaking of transition song, the t-shirt cannon, or the mascot race. What's the best stadium gimmick?
I'm sticking with the t-shirt cannon.
I do like T-shirt Cannon a lot. I like both of y'all's much better than mine because I think they're more gimmicky.
I would
think
agree. I think in terms of gimmicky things, they're definitely more on the gimmick side of tradition.
I think, and man, I'm talking myself out of my own answer though, because I was about to say I think T-shirt cannon. I was about to say T-shirt cannon feels sport specific to me, but then as I thought about it, all the mascot races are baseball. At least what comes to mind.
That's true. No, I don't know.
And then
I
that
can
would
look it
stay
up.
sport specific. So I just ruined my own argument on that one. So now I'm back to I don't know. I mean, there's probably like some exceptions, but overall, T-shirt cannons are basketball. Well, I guess at hockey too, maybe potentially. I'm not a hockey person. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Brittany.
I've seen it in NFL.
I'm sure. I mean, like again, I'm sure you've seen them, but like,
I would say t-shirt cannons are sport agnostic.
well,
More so than
because like
mascot races.
because the NASCAR races, like just because you don't do it in NASCAR races, like I don't know what event I was at, but like you can watch the Jumbotron and they do like the Chevron car races. Like I don't know if you're going to make a distinction on that, but it's essentially the same thing as a hat shuffle. It's just a car race kind of thing. So I don't know if
Are
we're
you
making
saying? Yeah. I would be okay. Here.
I'm going to play my flag on the mascot race over
Okay.
the T-shirt cannon.
I'm here for it. I'll take it.
Damn it, Rick.
Would you guys say that the mascots
I
would be a
wouldn't.
cult
No, I
classic at some
Hey, hand
point?
him out.
Hey, real quick. You listening? Cool. Do me a favor. On your app, wherever you're listening to this podcast, there's a button to follow or subscribe or some sort of a notification type bell. Whatever you do, don't click them. Don't click those buttons. Don't do it. Or click it. Whatever it doesn't matter. Just fine. It's fine. Just click it. It's cool. Just do whatever you want. Preach.
Our last topic is going to be a tier list of best cult classic movies. If you haven't heard one of these before, we go S through F, S being superior, and F being bad. There's no D.
Being bad.
Danny is drawing all over it because my screen is sharing.
Oh, wow, there's so many arrows.
Oh God,
There's so many arrows everywhere.
and then boom.
That episode just came
Kick him
out.
off
I
the
was
chat.
so mad that I didn't get that win for that one. Anyway, so we're ranking cult classic movies. Our first cult classic movie is gonna be Office Space.
Oh God, we're starting with Office Space.
Office Space for me is gonna be a
Wait, we're doing the everyone gets a bump up or down at the end.
Yeah.
Rules. All right.
is gonna be a B, maybe C for me. So I'll put in B.
We are no longer friends.
Rewatchability. I've watched it in the last.
I've watched it
3
8
years.
times this week.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday.
It's okay.
No,
It's just.
I have it
not
on in the
good.
background.
yeah, no. I was gonna go A because I'm just
Right.
because I don't know what else is
It's
coming.
okay. It's just not my favorite.
I think the A's have it, so we're gonna put it at A. I think you're right, Rick. I think it has S potential, but because there's that like doubt, it's an A.
Right. Like I feel like
Does
I'm
that make
blind
sense?
ranking this. I just don't know what
A
else
little
is
bit, yeah.
there.
It's the first one's always the hardest. Our next cult classic movie that we're gonna rank is Big Trouble in Little China. Have you guys seen this movie? You need this is
I have.
I have not.
It's been 15 years.
Rick. Can I tell you?
You can.
This is your movie.
All right.
I'll
go write it down if I need to.
The one thing I
hold
remember
on,
from
hold on.
this movie.
This is Die Hard meets like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon meets like with
Adventures
like
in Babysitting.
well, but like with like Bollywood style action where it's like way over the top,
Shamelessly over the top.
shamelessly over the top, but also with like Naked Gun humor.
Mm.
It has a little bit of everything, and it's not an S, but it's like one of those. It's a perfect movie in that it has everything, if that makes sense. It's not a perfect movie in terms of like it's the best movie.
I get what you're saying.
I would never put this as an S. To me, this is an A. It's not for everyone, so I could understand a B. But Rick, you are what's his name? I wrote it down earlier. Jack Burton. Like, you're the main character in this film. Like, this is the Rick movie, in my opinion.
Travis, the one thing I really remember about this movie is the guy being put in the wood chipper.
Yes.
That's like the absolute biggest pull for me on this, because it was like kind of gory for the time. This was like what, 1985, something like that.
Something like, yeah, mid 80s.
And it was so kind of out there.
But it was gory in a comedic sense.
It
It
was
like, it wasn't gory in like a Saw sense. Like, it wasn't, maybe for the time it was like that. But
for the
like,
time it was
right
a little
now,
out there.
But at the same time, he gets back into the truck and goes like, that was a 6.9 on the Richter scale, and then like drives the giant truck that says like hauling ass. And what was I had to look it up too. It was the Old Pork Chop Express was the giant truck he drove. Like, it's so dumb it's good.
I would put this at a B.
I'm okay with a B. Rick, I'm gonna
can't really
recuse you
vote.
from this. Yeah,
Just because I haven't seen
Yeah.
it in a very long time.
yeah. I think this would be. I know we've talked about it, and I don't know how we'd actually get it done. But if we could do like a watch party type of thing, this would be a great thing to watch. Do a watch party.
Okay.
Our next cult classic movie is The Princess Bride.
Absolutely S tier. And if you guys don't agree, we're not friends anymore.
I'd go S tier with this one.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
it's S tier.
I was really nervous. I was really nervous because you guys didn't say anything for like 15 seconds.
I mean,
I
was great. It was one of the greatest.
Rick
15
took a
seconds of
drink
my life.
like he was about to just
wreck your life.
Here's
wreck me.
it's C tier, and here's why. Our next cult classic film is Clerks.
I've never seen it.
I like Clerks.
Yeah,
it's kind of a cult classic. I think
It's
I'd put
B.
it at
B.
yeah.
seems
I
right.
think B, maybe A, but yeah, B's.
I think it's got A ceiling,
film.
but it like sits at B most of the time. The Big Lebowski. The dude abides.
All right, I'm ready to be controversial.
Yep.
Go
Give it
for
to me. Give it to me.
I don't think this movie's that good.
Okay.
I am gonna go C on
Ooh.
here. I think there is 2 good lines, maybe 3, and overall, it's not great. I pretended that I've seen this movie for so long because I know like the 2 or 3 classic lines. When I finally
I know
told people
what you're
I
talking
had
about.
never
Rick,
seen it,
you and I are so aligned on this. You have no fucking idea.
like I finally revealed to the world in like 2018 that I'd never seen this movie. I just know the lines. Like I know
Rick, for me, and I don't know Travis if this is on the list. This is my Pulp Fiction, where
interesting.
I've seen a lot of movies. I love movies. I love film. I love everything about it. And people tote this up as being like one of the best things ever.
I don't get it.
I don't fucking get it.
I don't understand.
There are movies where I'm like, there's movies where I personally am like, you just don't get it. Like you don't get how funny or how amazing this is. Big Lebowski is not that for me.
It's not that.
It is a C tier for me at best. I've seen it 4 or 5 times maybe, and every time like there's a few really good scenes like you said, but overall, and I do think the acting is great. I don't think the filmography is great. I don't think.
To me, this is a YouTube movie. And what I mean
Yes.
by that is you
Ooh.
watch the 3 or 4 good clips and you've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Like
There's nothing super engaging about the
like you lose me after a
the
certain-
storyline. The storyline
Yeah.
is not. It's a stone. It's like pre Harold and Kumar.
Kumar, yes,
Right, that's exactly what
I
it
was
is.
gonna say.
stoner movie. Like before they could make those types of movie.
Yes.
This is what that was, and people just weren't ready for it. If that's your thing, totally fine. I get the people that actually like it. I cannot get on board.
I'm okay with a C. I think it's if there was going to be a C on this list, I think that's okay. I'm okay with that.
Good.
Our next cult classic is gonna be Train Spotting. Watch this for the first time in Danny's basement.
You definitely asked Twitter people. Haven't seen this. Can't answer it.
Yes, you have. We watched it in Danny's basement.
I feel like was I doing something else while this was on?
Making out with somebody.
Maybe, but
Is this
there's
is
definitely-
it, wait, was this similar to downsizing and I got drunk off margaritas and fell asleep in it? Is this similar
No,
to
this is the one where like he
Was that me? I thought that was me, Rick.
well, you
he
may
like-
have too.
puts his like the toilet doesn't stop flushing because he's on drugs and he puts his foot in and he gets sucked into the toilet.
Oh, is
and
this
at
Ewan
one point-
McGregor, the Ewan McGregor
Yes.
movie?
He's
Yes.
right there.
Yeah.
Does that
Um,
I
you
mean,
can
I know what the
tell?
movie is, but I don't remember it.
It's a
I think
BAFTA
it's a-
award winner. Come
yeah,
on,
I think
man.
it's a
Anything that
great
confirms it's an
movie.
F.
I think it has more accolades than being considered a cult classic. I think it's
Okay.
too high of a movie to be considered.
Yes,
cult
which makes it
classic,
an F.
which makes it like a C for. Am I going to
Well,
watch it again? Maybe one
In
more
terms of
time
cult
in my-
classicness,
one more
it
time in
makes
my
it an
life.
F if it's not a cult classic.
Yeah, I think Train Spotting was
That's my argument.
good enough to be considered an actual, real, awesome movie.
Are you saying that The Princess Bride is not a real awesome movie?
Damn, got him. Got me on that one. I have no words.
It did it win a fuck ton of awards.
It won a fuck ton of my awards. So.
Yeah. Whose awards? Whose awards are we talking about?
I would put it at a.
And you can't
C.
say critically acclaimed because I am a critic.
That's true. And you're acclaimed.
By someone. I'm definitely claimed. I don't know if I'm acclaimed, but I am claimed.
We claim you. We claim you, Travis.
It's just Mika.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one. I don't remember this one. I know that
I'm okay with the C. Yes,
It's
it
a
has
hard
lot of
one. It's a
awards.
hard one to rewatch.
It is. It's like I think I've watched it maybe twice. There's a lot going on, and it's a little too heavy for me personally, so I think putting it at a C makes sense because I think I want my cult classics to be a little lighter. So I'll go C. We'll go C for the awards and the pomp and circumstance. It's not an F, but it's not Office Space or Princess Bride. Our next cult classic movie, A Clockwork Orange.
I'd be interested to see if either of you have actually seen this movie.
I have not. No, I was about to say I have not seen this.
I've seen it once, like 20 years ago, and I don't remember a whole lot about it. I know about it's been a long time, and I know there's it's real messed up. Is what I
It's real
remember.
messed up.
Real messed up. It's real
I would
heavy.
put it for me. This is like right in my category of real messed up. I personally would put it at an A, but it's weird as fuck.
Yes.
It's Stanley Kubrick, I think.
Yeah. It is.
And it is just, I don't know. It's a weird fucking movie that also does not have a great plot, but it's also, I think, like early 70s, maybe late 70s. I really like it, so I would put it at an A personally.
It says, being the adventure of a young man whose principal interests are rape, ultraviolence, and Beethoven.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's real weird. I'll recuse myself from this as well. I think Rick is going to, so by default,
Yes.
it goes to A. So yeah, Clockwork Orange. Next cult classic, Boondock Saints.
There's only one answer here.
It's got to be S.
Yeah. This is
It's-
there's only
it's
one
an
answer
S.
here.
for the
Gotta be.
toilet scene alone.
So I agree that it's S. I will say,
punch you in the face.
Travis,
Rebecca and I
get the
watched
actual
it.
fuck out of here.
We watched it.
Were you watching this or are you watching the second one? Because the second one,
No, not the second. We watched the first
Definitely.
one. It was a lot harder to watch
Why?
recently. I don't know. It
What do you mean
moved a lot
harder?
It was like slower. I don't know.
Were you banging? Like, I don't understand.
Maybe I don't remember, but it was just like, I don't know. I didn't enjoy it as much as I did 10 years ago.
I hate you.
Travis, I will say, pacing wise, I kind
Yeah.
of get it because
It's
It's not the same as modern day action.
Maybe
films.
that's what it is.
What?
Hold on, Rick. Hold on. I'm not defending Travis. I'm just saying.
I said it was S tier. First of all,
If anything, you're
let's
supporting
back
it.
up.
No. I'm
You
I'm
should have
saying
stopped there, Travis.
No, I needed to say it because
if
it happened.
we're considering modern day action films, it is different, but that doesn't make it bad.
I agree with that.
I think
I
it makes
agree
it.
with that. I think
it makes it even better.
I think in my head, I was going into it. I remember it being a lot more fast paced. And then when I went to go watch it, I was like, this is not as fast as I remember it being.
I think
And I didn't say it was a bad thing. I just said, I was like, oh, I have to like shift my head of what my expectations were because it's been 10 years since I've seen the movie.
I think for me, I want to compare it to like a John Wick.
Right.
But it's not. But it's
not a
that.
John
Hold on, Rick. Do not give me those fucking side eyes. What people want out of an action movie nowadays is something like John Wick. But you go back and watch this, I think the dialogue is way better. I think
Agreed.
the acting between the two brothers is way better. You get the scenes with like the rope, you get the scenes with the joke about the
fucking
coke
rope.
You get the scenes with like the toilet. I think it stands above as far as it's not an action movie. It's a like almost coming of age movie.
Right.
And I think it's a phenomenal. I'm not trying to yuck any yum, Rick. I'm just trying to
Both of
put
you
things into categories.
yucked the yum on this one. And
I'm trying to put things into categories.
And I won't even. I won't. It's an
You
S
won't even.
and the end of the conversation. There's no
It's an S.
to this movie.
There was no question that I was going to put this in S.
But you all had to basically justify or downgrade
Nope.
your S vote with your explanation, and I'm mad at you for it.
Nope. I was adding personal flavor to the conversation. Ugh.
Damn your flavor.
That's all I was doing. Our next cult classic, Pulp Fiction.
It's a C or an F tier for me.
Ooh, F is
Wow.
strong. I'm not mad at C. To me, and I'm going to say B. I don't necessarily disagree with anything that you said, Drew, but like when you say cult classic, this is what comes to mind to me. And I'm not saying it's good, bad, or wrong. Just that's the first thing when you say what's a cult classic, you're like Pulp Fiction. Everyone's like, oh, okay, got it. Like that type of movie. I'm not trying to say it's good, bad, or indifferent.
This is the bar.
I understand that, and I said it when you brought up
Lebowski.
Lebowski. It's in the same vein for me of I just don't fucking get it. I just don't get why people are so horny for this movie. And
but to
there
me,
are so many people
I agree.
that
The
are
hype is too
horny
much
for this movie.
So I'm going to make a distinction here. I personally don't understand the love for it, but to me, I can't say that this and The Big Lebowski are the same, because to me, like, I don't particularly enjoy this. It's not that I don't enjoy it. I'm indifferent to this movie, but at least like I'm not going to say like I get it, but like like the story is there. I'm like, okay, I see what we're doing. The Big Lebowski is like we're bowling, we're talking about strip clubs, and then like like high fever dreams. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just like, there's no, like, I don't understand. At least Pulp Fiction is down a row, is what I'm basically getting at.
Yeah, there's
that's why to me it's different than
Pulp Fiction has like a beginning, middle, and end.
Right.
It's like a full thought. It's it's not Harold and Kumar.
Right.
It was, I was B, teetering A. If you guys loved it, I'd be okay with A, but I was like, it's probably B.
I'm not mad at C.
It's a C for me.
I would be mad at C because like I think
least favorite Tarantino movie by
based on the other rankings, I don't think you can put it at F. So to me, that's why I'm going B.
I do
There's
think okay.
four
I
other
will-
movies I'm looking at that should be an F before. Pulp
I
Fiction.
will recuse myself on saying that it's an F. C. It does have merit. There are scenes that are good.
Travis, what are you doing with your life over here?
Sorry,
don't know.
can you guys see
Like,
my
what-
screen correctly now?
Now we can.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, what is happening?
I was looking for
Um,
another link because there's a version of The Big Lebowski. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it.
I hope you're going to the Falcons game. That's what I saw. I hope you got tickets.
I did look that up. I think that's why it's kind of like, to me, it's
Like
kind
if
of
there
like
was a
Clerks.
B minus, like
If there was a middle
Yeah.
between B and C, we could maybe get there.
All right, our next cult classic movie, Fight Club.
I feel like I always go out first. I'm gonna go.
I'll say it.
This is an A.
It's an A.
It's an A bordering on S.
But
I think
because
it
it's
gets
bordering, it's an A.
Yeah,
What?
it gets a lot more hype than I think it deserves.
what?
Hold on. I think for me personally, it's an S. Overall, I think it's probably an A. And I think it's one of the best movie adaptations of a book that's ever been done. And I'm including like Lord of the Rings in that. I think it's one of the not the truest, but one of the best adaptations ever. So I think it's a really bordering on us.
Where you at, Rick?
Okay. This is an S. But I apparently need new friends if y'all think this is an A.
I like I said, I think it's close, but
But
it's,
why? Why?
I don't have a good reason.
that,
just-
Thank you for being
kinda
honest, Travis. Thank you for
I
being
think
honest.
I'm
If I'm
kind of right
looking
there
at
with
it
you,
against-
Travis.
If I'm looking at it against The Princess Bride and Boondock Saints, it's a step below. That's the only reason I have. Just looking at
Okay.
it within the tier.
That's okay. I'm okay with that answer. I disagree with the logic, but I'm okay with that answer.
Because of
It's a
of most of these movies that are on here, it's one that I would rewatch more often, but also I don't know. There's something about it that I'm just like, eh.
Okay, that's fine.
I know that's not like
it's
for
kind
a
of a
reason.
cop out, but I feel like I'm right there with Travis. I don't want to copy him, but I feel like
No, you can copy him if that's the answer. That's
a
fine.
very similar reason of like I really love this movie, but I would choose to watch our S tiers any day over Fight Club.
Yeah. All right. Next cult classic movie. The Room. I don't think Rick has seen this. Drew and I believe,
heard
have
of
seen
this.
this. This is
Think I've seen this?
this is Tommy Wiseau or whatever his name is. It's the one that they made fun of. It's the really terrible one, the low budget one. There was like a documentary on it, and then also James Franco did a remake of it.
I may have seen this way back in the day.
Oh. So this is one of those.
I think I would have to
So I'll kind of speak
take
to this.
myself out of it.
I think his name is Tommy. Tommy.
I have seen the James Franco
Yes.
parody of
Yes.
this,
But you never went back and watched the actual film.
I have not actually seen it. No.
It's as bad as they put it. It's horrible. It's a good watch because you're like coming at it from I want to watch because I want to see how bad it is. But it's that bad. Like knowing that this was someone's.
I remember there were a lot of
like
things
coup
with
de grace.
like production problems and
But they were like because of him. I don't remember all the behind the scenes stuff,
yeah.
but like he was the one that caused a lot of the behind the scenes stuff of like, I have the money, don't worry. And he didn't have the money and he just shot it anyway, kind of stuff. So it's a horrible movie. Like if you're like, hey, let's just go like sit down and watch a movie, this would be an F tier. The only redeeming quality is like it's fun to make fun of, if that makes sense. Other than that, it's not good.
But there's
So I'm
so
gonna
many
say
other good cult classic movies that you can watch to make fun of. So I will put it at an F.
Yeah, it's an F.
Immediately.
Yeah. Our last one, Shaun of the Dead.
I would put Shaun of the Dead at A, bordering on S tier.
I'm right there with you.
I love the trilogy. I think Shaun of the Dead's probably the best one out of them.
100%.
And it was a kind of a special time in like British comedy, and they did a really good job shooting it, and with the scripting.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a good movie, top to bottom, highly rewatchable.
Go to the Winchester, get a pint.
I love the fact that they basically give the entire plot of the way in the first 5 minutes of the movie. It's great. I agree. It's an A. Rick, have you seen it?
No.
Another movie. It's not as good as Big Trouble in Little China for you.
I doubt it. If there's zombies in it, I'm hard against zombies. So I'm sure.
Then yeah, you probably won't like it. Okay. So we've done 12. We now have a chance to plus minus one film for each of us. Unless it's yeah. Basically, we get one plus minus. Who's going first?
This is weirdly a time when I think we're pretty good. There's nothing that I'm like, yeah, that needs to be better, that needs to be worse. The only one I would maybe consider is Clockwork Orange goes up to an S.
No.
I mean, I get to use it.
And I get to use mine. I would agree with you, Drew. I think no movement on this one is fair, because I think the movements would be personal preference kind of at this point.
Instead of objective truth. I'm okay with that.
Right. Because like to me, like I would want Office Space as S, but that's just my flavor.
But so I was thinking that too. That was going to be my move. If I was going to do one.
I will not put it. I will.
Yeah, right. And that
you guys can both use your to put.
I go up, Drew goes down, and then Rick goes back up.
Rick goes back up.
Well, but that's the thing. Like it's essentially in this case, we're all like, I don't want to go first because I want to prevent. Like I think we want to more prevent than upgrade. And as I'll agree with that. I think as much as I think everyone is equally happy and unhappy with where certain things ended up. So as a result, I think we're.
You know what, Rick? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put.
You're just gonna ruin everything I just said.
Everything. I'm gonna put Fight Club up at an S.
Yes.
I will use my vote.
I won't fight you for that. Because I would be the one to do that.
To the light.
I don't love it, but I wouldn't use my vote to do that. With that, we're gonna do a quick
11.
Last call. Gentlemen, for tonight's last call, we're gonna have a classic Would You Rather. Rick, you're starting us off. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost who gives mediocre Yelp reviews of your life, or one that constantly spoils movie endings?
Give me the mediocre Yelp review.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drew?
Mediocre Yelp reviews. I don't give a fuck about that.
Rick, would you rather have to explain vibes to a time traveler from the 1600s, or explain taxes to an alien visiting Earth?
Vibes.
Fair. Drew.
I think taxes would be more fun.
Rick, would you rather be able to perfectly predict one random event per year, or always be almost right about pretty much everything?
I want the random event per year.
Almost. Okay. But you don't know what it's going to be.
That's
It's
fine.
random. Okay. Drew?
I think random event also.
Okay. Rick, would you rather spend eternity in a hotel from like The Shining or a suburban Olive Garden?
The Shining Hotel.
Okay.
Damn it! I don't want to keep following Rick, but the Shining Hotel sounds
Okay.
sounds
No.
like more. It's more fun.
You don't get the endless breadsticks. That's fine. Rick, would you rather? Let's see. Yeah. Rick, would you rather be abducted by aliens who are super polite but won't stop doing PowerPoint presentations, or
God.
by rude aliens but they give you free merch?
I want the rude aliens and free merch.
Okay, Drew.
Give me the swag. All
Okay.
day.
Could you imagine nonstop PowerPoint presentations?
But they're very polite.
Very polite.
about it. It's so bad.
Rick, I really understand your point here. However, let me show you what I mean in this PowerPoint presentation. Rick, would you rather have a clone who's 15% cooler than you, as in like vibes cooler, or one who insists that you're the clone?
Ooh.
That's a thinker.
I think I want one that insists I'm the clone.
Okay, Drew.
I'm gonna disagree. I want the one that's 15%.
There we go.
I can make them.
15%.
They can do everything for me.
Yep.
I was tempted for that because I would just be curious what 15% cooler of myself would be.
Well, coming up from zero is a lot, so.
Yeah.
Rick, would you rather
Sometimes
live
zero is
inside the Truman Show without knowing, or find out that you've been a non-playable character in someone else's video game?
I think Free Guy is a better movie, so give me the non-playable character.
Okay. I don't know about better, but yeah.
Is that what I said?
Give me the Truman Show.
Nice.
Okay. Rick, would you rather be the only human at a robot comedy club or the only robot at a human comedy club?
The only robot.
Okay. True.
I want the only human. I want to see what they're doing.
Fair.
Robot comedy.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Just a couple more. Rick, would you rather have every animal you see slightly judge you, or have every inanimate object whisper your full name?
Oh, I thought there was more. Sorry. I want this. I want the,
Really buried the lead with that one.
I want the slightly
Sorry.
judgmental animals.
Yeah, give me the slightly judgmental animals.
Okay.
I want
Rick,
the sass.
That's right. I'm here for it.
Rick, would you rather wake up every day in a slightly different timeline where only you notice the difference, or stay in one timeline that slowly pixelates over time?
No, give me the one I notice the difference. Oh my god.
Yeah, notice the difference for sure.
Okay.
I mean, I guess technically that's the same thing.
Well,
If you
one's
really
like
break
a
it down.
visual difference over time. The
Yeah,
other's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a outcome difference.
Choices, yeah.
We'll do two more. Let's go. This is semi-relevant. Would you rather attend a dinner party hosted by Stanley Kubrick or one thrown by Willy Wonka?
Ooh. Give me Willy Wonka.
Having watched Clockwork Orange, give me Willy Wonka.
That's fair. Last one, Rick. Would you rather only be able to think in song lyrics or only communicate using historical quotes taken out of context?
Historical quotes.
I want song lyrics.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that has been an episode. Speaking of episodes, we got new episodes every Wednesday. We're sponsored now. Angry Toothpick Jerky.
By Jerky.
Is it feed your hangry?
Jerky to a record.
Own your hangry? I don't remember. This is a tagline, something about being hangry. If you go to Etsy and type in Angry Toothpick Jerky and you select a couple of items and then you go to checkout and then you type in Banter at checkout, you get 10% off your order. You should do that. Like and subscribe to this podcast. Also, there's a link in the description of this episode where you can support the podcast directly. And just remember, this is our podcast and you're just along for the ride. back here.